gang, this is me, Cube. You're watching Sculpt Beauty TV, and today's makeup tutorial looks a little bit like this. Okay, now I wanted to use a little bit of yellows, and we do get a lot of people asking about using yellows, so I thought I'd do something a little bit funky. I've also saw a picture which is similar to this look, and I thought, you know what, that works quite well. Now what I've done with this, I've used bright colours, probably ones that you traditionally wouldn't wear, and I've kind of made this look into more of a wearable going out look. So if you like this look, please watch out. Right, I'm going to start off with putting a little bit of primer on my eye area. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I'm using yellow, which is quite a bright colour, and I want the colour to be a little bit prominent. But I'm using that Gal by Benefit, and this is actually a face primer. But I know you get separate eye primers, but I'm just going to show you. I'm going to be using this just to show you that you don't actually need to buy a separate eye primer. You just need to put a real good thin layer of this on, you know, otherwise you're just going to have a whole kit of primers, and to be really honest, you don't really need all that. Okay, so just apply a thin layer over your eye area. Now, like I said, you don't need to, you know, you can use actually concealer or anything like that as well. Another thing that I have shown you in the past is using a white jumbo stick underneath, or white coal eyeliner underneath, and that also makes the colour pop out. Okay, now I'm going to use two palettes for this. I'm going to use the Sculpt Beauty Stage palette, and I'm going to use it in Shimmer. This is the Shimmer one I've got, and then I've got the matte as well. Okay, now I don't use these palettes that often, but I should. They're great palettes. I've got all the colours you could possibly imagine, and you've got all these colours in the 180 palette as well. Okay, anyway, I'm going to go into this yellow here, right down here. I'm going to go into that yellow, and then I'm going to go into a deep pink, which is actually on my other palette, so I'll show you that in a bit. Get a brush, your application brush. Now this is a medium application brush because I want to cover quite a wide area. And we're going to pat this colour into the inner corner of our eye. Now start with the inner corner before you start working your brush outwards. You want to cover the whole inner corner, taking it right to the edge there, and then I'm going to spread this colour. And when I spread the colour, I'm not using the patting motion, I'm just sweeping colour on, like so. Okay, so apply this and just sweep the colour on. Now this look, you know, you can actually keep going back and re-adding the colour if you feel that you've lost any at any given point. Okay, I'm just going to get a little bit more of that. We're just going to swoop some underneath there. You can use a thinner brush if you wish. I'm not, as you can see. So we've got our colour there. Now the best thing I love about this shimmer is the shimmer is so bright, it's perfect. Okay, now I want to go into my other palette, which is Stage palette again, and I'm going to be using this bright pink down here. Now it's this is a matte palette. It does have a few bits of shimmer in there as well, but the reason I'm using a matte colour is because I just think that the pink is more vibrant. Okay, so I've got this on a smaller application brush because I've got smaller eyelids, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pat this pink into, the middle of my eye, well, just the second third of my eye, and I'm just going to take it right up to my crease line. Okay, now you don't have to work this into your crease line. You can actually, you know, take it a little further up if you wish, depending on how much space you have. And we're just going to put that in there, take off the excess, and very carefully blend that in to the yellow, but not too much. Okay, so that is my pink. Get that a little bit underneath there as well. You could do the underneath afterwards if you wish, you know, but whilst I'm there, I might as well do it. Okay, now going back into our palette, I'm going to actually use this dark purple right down here. I'm going to use the same brush, get my purple in there, and we're just going to apply this on the outer corner. Now this is like a dull purple, but I like it because it's still quite intensive, and that's what we're going for. Now, as you can see, I'm not actually really going the full way and blending. I'm just patting the colour in, and I'm just working it in to the end of my the colour that I've applied previously. Okay, now make sure your eyes are equal. Obviously you're going to be doing this at the same time as your other eye. I'm not doing it like me, so you're not going to have any problems. And I'm just going to apply that there until I am happy. Okay, so that is our eyelid area. Okay, now we're going to apply some highlighter. Go back into your highlighter, your shimmer palette, and I'm going to be using this colour right down here. Now, straight after that colour, I am going to use this colour right here with a tint of this colour right here. Okay, and that's going to be the colour for just above our crease line. Okay, I might as well show you that now, seeing that we're there. Okay, so I've got my highlighter. I'm going to apply this on my brow bone first, and then with the access colour we're going to take this in, and we're going to carefully blend this into our yellow. Now for this look, I do like a mixture of shimmer and matte, because I just think it looks so pretty, because it's still quite vibrant, but the shimmer, believe it or not, does tone it down slightly. You can go back into the colour, to the yellow if you wish. In fact, I might do that, but I'm not going to put any more colour on it. I'm just going to work that through like so. Okay, so I'm going to get my other brush, and I'm going to go into this purple. Well, it's like a dusky purple. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work this above my crease line. So you're looking straight ahead and you're working this in. And as you can see, I'm just taking it from the outer corner, and I am just sweeping the colour through. Now the reason I'm doing this is just to create a little bit of shading on top of the eyes. It just softens the whole look, and it just makes it more prettier to look at, to be honest. So do that until you think it's perfect. And like I said, this is all about layering colour, you know, this reminds me a bit of the look that we did Rihanna's and David Guetta's video, Who's That Chick. We did that a while ago actually, and it's kind of similar to that. The yellow reminds me of that, but I think it's such a pretty look. Okay, so I've got that there. Just make sure that's blended in nicely. Okay, you gotta remember the idea of it is not to, you know, be too harsh. There you go. Okay, and the last thing you're going to do is I'm going to go back into my dark purple, and we're just going to go back over this dark colour. Like I said, wherever you feel comfortable, you know, just keep going back into your colours until it's perfect. Maybe a little bit more of the pink. Put that on. And yeah, I think I am ready for the next stage. There you go. Okay, now the next stage is eyeliner. I've got my liner brush here and the infamous Sculpt Jyline, the best eyeliner you're going to come across, so you need to check it out if you already haven't. If you're an eyeliner chick, girl like I am, then you're gonna love it. Okay, now I use my hand as a little palette, so I'm just going to put my brush in there. And we're going to line our eyes. Now the thing is, you can go as thin as you like, or you could go thick if you want, so long as you can still see the colours underneath. It's totally up to you, so it's your style, so you do what you like, okay? So apply a thin line. Now I liked my eyeliner winged, and to be really honest, if you've taken your eyeshadow out like I have, it does look nice when it's a little bit winged at the end. Go. Put my eyeliner there. I'm going to get some of this, and I'm not going to apply some underneath. I'm going to apply some in my waterline. Like so. Now, one last thing I'm going to do with this look, okay? I'm going to get my brush, what I used for the purple. I am going to put it back into my purple, and I'm going to put it back. I'm going to put it into the black eyeliner that I've just applied on my hand for my eyeliner. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and carefully shade a little bit in my crease. Now, could you see as soon as I've applied that, it's created a really dark edge. Okay. Now I'm only applying a little bit of that. Make sure it's symmetrical to your other one. It goes dark anymore. And then what you're going to do is just blend it in with the excess. There you go. And that is our eye makeup done. Okay. Like I said, keep going back into the colour until you're happy. Yeah, I think that works for me. Now you can't complete this look without eyelashes, unless you really want to, okay? Eyelashes always do look nice with this makeup look, so I'm going to go and apply some, and I'm going to be right back to show you the end result. Right, I'm back. I've got my eyelashes on, as you can see. Now, I've decided to go for the extremely full-length, glamorous eyelashes. You know, because I think it looks nice. But it's totally up to you. You could go for some natural ones. You don't even need to go for eyelashes. But what I've done to the rest of my face, I have applied like a corally type of blush on and a corally type of lipstick on, just to tone everything else down. But I'm still using a little bit of bright colour as well still. And both of those items are from the Sculpt Beauty palettes, with the description below. Okay, now that's my finished look. I hope you liked it. I did want to show you something a little bit more bold and a little bit more funky, but still nice enough to wear. Okay, so that's my look. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, there is a like button down here. Click like. You could also tell me what you think in the feedback below. I do actually read the comments whenever I get a chance to, so you know, please do leave them there. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, there is a description box below this video. Okay, now everything that I've been using is from sculptbeauty.com/shop. All right, now wherever you are in the world, we deliver worldwide. What I've done is all the palettes and the eyeliner and the, you know, the lipstick and the blush that I've used, I've put the links underneath in that description box, and it'll take you directly to the relevant page. Okay, so I've made it easy for you, basically. All right. Now, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I'm assuming it's because you're new to the channel. and you know you haven't had a chance to do it yet, but if you haven't subscribed, there is a subscribe button. I think it's going to be down here or down there, okay, so one of them two. Click subscribe. You'll be the first people to get all the notifications for the tutorials and the video blogs, and we have got quite a lot of video blogs coming showing you you know, new celebrity treatments as well, so you've got that to look forward to. Sculpt Beauty are like, you know, upping the ante a little bit, okay, so you know, you got to be part of the family. Now, saying part of the family, if you've got an iPhone, download the Sculpt Beauty iPhone app. Yes, and we were the very first people to break into the iPhone market with an app like this. When I say that, I mean that the tutorials and the video blogs come straight to your phone, a notification comes up, it's brilliant, so you can actually sit in front of the mirror and, you know, do your makeup whilst you're watching a tutorial, okay, so it's great like that. Okay, so download that, and also if you're on Facebook, facebook.com/sculptbeauty, and if you're on Twitter, follow us on Twitter. It gets, you know, crazy up in there. You know, you need to follow us on Twitter and really join in with, you know, what we're doing, and obviously the interaction is good, right? So twitter.com/sculptbeauty. I've put all the links to the social networks below in the description box below, so you know, that's where you're going to find all that information. I think that's it from me. Yeah, for now. I will see you again very, very soon. My name is Riku. You're watching Sculpt Beauty TV. See you later.